live and on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Hal Newhouser gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box is the veteran left-handed hitting Kenny Lofton as we're just about set for baseball. First delivery to him. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 111.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Ballman, 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
This is skied into short left center. Reyes comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Now a ball rolled softly to second. He's got to hurry, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. In now for Cleveland, Larry Doby. First offering. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready now is Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tigers, the left fielder, Victor Reyes.
Here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2. And he struck him out.
Batting second.
Next up for Detroit, Harold Castro.
Harold Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
One out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reyes is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Batting third.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Stepping in now, Al Kaline, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Two balls and a strike to Al Kaline. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit back up the middle. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the three-hole hitter. I know there's two outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Kaline is off at first with two away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Tigers leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Plate now is the designated hitter, Grady Sizemore. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now the first pitch. Sizemore is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And he got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. Ball and no strikes to count to Jose Ramirez. 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And it's fouled away. Hit hard to short. On to first, and there are 2 down. That was an exciting play at first there, and will employ show track for a better look. Knowing he really had to let it loose to beat the runner, he fired off a 90-mile-an-hour throw. That's not a number you'll see very often from an infield throw, so he really showed off the arm that time. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Now at the plate, here is Jonathan Schoop, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Go. First pitch of the AB now. Nope. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
2-0 now. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
This is popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
To the plate now, Akil Baddoo. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Akil Baddoo has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back in there. Baddoo leads off first with one away. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Now a move over to first. 1-1 pitch coming down to Cabrera. That's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
2 out, nobody on. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
A little bouncer. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Tigers are shut down there. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. That brings up Jim Thome. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Thome stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Popped into the air, back behind second. Scope will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Yeah, this might be his power side, swinging right-handed. Not that he doesn't have a lot of power from the left side, but if you look at the splits, a far superior hitter for power from the right side.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Outside, 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Roberto Perez.
Next to dig in, Roberto Perez. First offering. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 2-0.
Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-0 is taken strike 1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. K-line is there. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 7,
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Kenny Lofton, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, here is Jamer Candelario as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jamer Candelario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's over.
The 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Count even at 2-2. swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Batting ninth.
Next to stand in
Number
is
13.
Eric Haas. First delivery to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Up next
He looks really sharp out there,
The left
guys.
fielder, Victor Reyes.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2,
Now
3
back,
easy
the
innings.
designated hitter,
But now all of a sudden,
Carroll.
they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second
Carroll.
base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
In now, Harold Castro. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0.
2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
At the plate, Al Kaline. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice
Now
piece of
batting.
hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands
Now
inside
in.
that ball, stay square as long as
Rebel.
possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Alan Trammell. As
Yep,
the
that
first
ball
pitch
went out.
misses to him, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Here's the 1-0. Castro at second. K-line on at first with 2 down. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Tigers get just the 1. Striding in for the Indians, Ahmed Rosario, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot to third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box now, Larry Doby, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 now. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 1-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes the center fielder, and there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it, so he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
The batter will be Grady Sizemore, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, D-Row. That wasn't the greatest of 2-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you. And his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez.
Nope, that's the ball.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. There's a low changeup that's laid off.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now into the box, Franmil Reyes struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Whoa, that's kicked out.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Another one sent foul. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate now, Jim Thome, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Drilled on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1, and he's safe.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Stepping in next, Cesar Hernandez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Now the first pitch. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, it'd be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Two 2-0, here it is. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And he misses again, ball 3.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. For 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Next to hit is Roberto Perez. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. In the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Indians on top, 4-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And there's ball 2 now. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
In now, Akil Baddoo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. On 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Scope on at first, nobody out. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. In the dirt here. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Austin Hedges will have to come on and take over behind the plate after the injury.
Now catching, number 17, Austin Hedges.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Now here's the first offering. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1.
No, that's down.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Tigers failed to make any noise, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And stepping in, Austin Hedges. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Back to the top of the order now. And standing in is the veteran center fielder, Kenny Lofton. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Pitch is popped up. Candelario trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. runs up and gets this one down. And Lofton can't quite beat it out as he's retired at first on the bunt attempt.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed.
Now it'll be Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering.
Hey!
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. K-line is there, and that retires the side. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. Back for more from Detroit after this. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Tigers.
Thank you, Heidi.
Third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Now the first pitch. Jamer Candelario is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
Into the box, Eric Haas. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The left fielder, number 22, Victor Reyes.
Next for the Tigers, Victor Reyes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Scooped up, and he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Darryl Castro.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. First delivery to him. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Candelario at second with 2 down. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Lofton is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it 4-1. Julio Teheran is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 50, Julio Teheran.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Larry Doby. He's set. Here it comes. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. A 1 pitch on its way.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 home. Lifted down the line in left. Reyes moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Grady Sizemore.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Grady Sizemore. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope has it, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So next to hit is Jose Ramirez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Indians go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Al Kaline.
Al Kaline.
And now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Showtrack. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on the way. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
2-2 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Into the box, Franmil Reyes. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's a .333 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Now the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope's able to get there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 25, Jim Thome.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th, and next up will be Jim Thome. First pitch on its way. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batter, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Next up, Cesar Hernandez. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Two balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
Hey.
3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Chopped weakly up the first base line. The next 3-2. Grounded to the right. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, but they lead it 4-1.
7th inning, stretch.
So now to the plate, Akil Baddoo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Fielder, Akil.
First delivery to him.
Ball inside.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey. That's out.
Line, but speared on a hop. And there's one down now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. And the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired, 2 down now.
The third baseman,
Now to the plate, Jamer Candelario. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
2 strikes, Scout.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
Eric Haas would be next. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it 4-1. And now in the box, Austin Hedges. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's out.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kenny Lofton. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And now the first pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Kenny Lofton.
1 ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2-2 count. Here it comes.
Full count.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He's set. Here's the 3-2 on the ground to the right side. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Next, here is Ahmed Rosario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Two out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Stepping in now, Larry Doby, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Hard ground ball to third. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Boy, it would look like a quick inning. Gets the first 2 out, then it hit by pitch and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs, and we're on the board.
Into the box now, Grady Sizemore, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Indians strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Eric Haas as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch of the AB now.
0-1, no strike.
And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-1 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Blake Parker is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 53, Blake Parker.
Victor Reyes will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set and the pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Haas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Stepping in once again is Harold Castro. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Again, another foul ball. the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat and he's able to work a base hit.
Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs,
And on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Stepping up is Al Kaline. He bounced out last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Indians 4 and the Tigers 1. Buck Farmer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Buck Farmer.
Now at the plate is Jose Ramirez. His prior history in this matchup, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Standing in now, Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Reyes is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The first baseman, number 25, Jim Thome.
Up next, Jim Thome. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. This one's down to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in next, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Tigers. It's the Indians 5 and the Tigers 1. Nick Whitgren is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alan Trammell, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Alan
And now the first pitch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And that one yanked just foul. Now the 2-1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jonathan Scope comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And there's ball one. One out, nobody on. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2 and 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2. Akil Baddoo will be next. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
Now that's the center fielder, Akil Baddoo.
So next to bat will be Akil Baddoo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the AB on its way.
0-1.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last breath for the Tigers. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Cy Young gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 5 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon, a sellout of 41,299. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.